crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On play action, Williams. And this one is launched downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. To the air yet again, Williams. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cairo Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy throwing here to start. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down now, ball at the 33. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Prior pass, no good, so here comes 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's gonna be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down, Williams to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they take him down right along the 30. 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be first down Chicago. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On play action, here's Williams. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. There's a dive up the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Calm, cool, collective from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Now Williams makes the catch and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Bears get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Romaduzzi touchdown. Santos now for the extra point.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
14. Saints 3. Cairo Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get set, get set.
Running it now out of the gun. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Outside. 22.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 22. Watch out. Yellow.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Outside. 22. Watch out. Out.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They've got first down here from the
Get
36.
set, get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
Now it's Purdy. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Watch out. Up. Yellow. Up.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
18. Watch out. Up.
From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. coming near the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lower the deficit to a single possession. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints cut the lead down to 4.
Saints 10.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 14-10 our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Running behind center with Swift. Escapes the defender. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So 1st down from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
What is it?
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side hauled in by Kmet. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get set, get set. 18.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out. Hot.
Purdy setting up that play action. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Hot.
Purdy throwing here. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st down, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Working from the gun, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They run the counter with Swift. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. To throw, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Hey, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer.
Running with Swift out of the gun. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Saints 10. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resume, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Saints 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Fights his way through a tackle. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
And inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Now here's Williams. His running back hauls it in deep right. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On play action, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up. This is 2nd down and 9. On play action, here's Williams. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Swift. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Williams set to pass. Drops it underneath. Swift. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Saints 17. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
2nd down now. They need 7. Williams from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's brought in by Burden. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the shotgun, it gives to Swift. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going deep this time. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Get set, get set. Right around, sir. Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Ball's backed up. Now they've got 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So that brings them to 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18, what's up? Stop.
To the air on third and long. And is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Still on his feet. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Now Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is that?
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Williams will look to throw. And finds Kmet downfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down Bears.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down from the 42. They send a man in motion. First down. Here's Swift. Takes a tackle. He's still going. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. To throw is Williams. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Pierce up the middle. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Setting him on the dive. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Watch out! Watch the shift! Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw, Purdy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Look at that power. Deep left side. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 3rd quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Point effort from Smith is good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled. Well, for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set. Buddy T, watch out.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ruben Hipple like the 2nd with the pick. And the Bears getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Now here's Williams. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. This is caught inside the 15. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. They'll run here, following the penalty. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up. Up.
On 1st down, they'll run. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Plowing up the middle. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Get set. Get set.
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Outside. Buddy T, watch out.
Back to throw it. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Saints first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints in range for a game-winning score. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Outside. Buddy T, watch out. 21. Go get it. Watch tight end on. Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
From the 18-yard line, another try on 2nd and 10.
Buddy T.
He'll look to throw it. Setting up the screen. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. And you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Going after good from Smith. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 38.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Folks, is intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Running it now out of the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. Ball caught by his back. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Setting up to pass. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the Saints. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.